Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nurul Atika Syuhada binti Hanafi. My matric number is 197658. We are from LAX2047, group 24. We make a video about the second group to recite the poem.
Okay, hi, my name is Basit Nur Fatin Syazwani binti Alias. My metric number is 196454. I'm taking Bachelor of Education with major chemistry, and I am from Faculty of Science.
Hi, my name is Anissa Fika binti Surahman. My metric number is 199039. I'm taking Bachelor in Education, major in Chemistry, and I'm from Faculty of Science.
Hello, my name is Puchi Farhana binti Megah Muhammad Azman. My metric number 197344. I'm from Faculty Human Ecology and taking Bachelor Science of Human Development.
Hi, my name is Nina Rosma Bahira binti Nik Muhammad Rosti. My metric number is 195918. I'm taking Bachelor of Science in Human Development and I'm from Faculty of Human Ecology.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Faiz bin Mat Hassan and my metric number is 192483. I'm taking Chemical Engineering from Faculty of Engineering.
So today I will recite the poem. We were quarantined at home, wishing to go out and loafing around. Let's together read this poem about online classes at our home. When we have classes, we use Google Meet. Solve the question that we need. We see our friend on phone, but in reality, we are all alone.
Question has been asked to all students to know if they focus in the class. Some give their all, some lose without aim. Online class are told the teachers has to be strict as some are focusing on the class, but most of them just stay on the screen.
Online classes are fun, better than this our life, but they don't see the struggle behind because all students was catching the deadlines. Every day we all facing this COVID-19. Staying at home felt like being quarantined. Online class with lecturers has been up in, even though it is hard, all we have to do is keep on fighting.
So that is the poem that we recite, that we create together. So I would like to ask the group one about your opinion about our poem.
Okay. In my point of view, when I read this poem, I think this poem is easy to understand because the message is stated very clearly and it uses simple words. Which when I read this poem, I think I can relate the situation mentioned on this poem with our current life as student. So what I like about this poem is that this poem tells us the reality of students faced during online learning. For example, at stanza 4, it says that in reality online class are tough. I think the tough part is come when the assignments from different courses are come at the same times, and the deadlines of the assignments and the test and test test examination very near, and so on. So, and then it says some lectures tend to be more strict, some are focusing on the class, um, some are focusing on the class, but most of them just stare on the screen, which means I think in order for us to give full attention throughout the lecture session, it is very hard because at home we have many distraction, such as distraction from our younger sibling, or maybe when we during our class their courier arrive at our house and we need to take the parcel, so we will miss out some of the part during the lecture session. Okay, so that's all from me.
Okay, for my opinion, I also think this poem is easy to understand. The choice of word also simple and not the complex word. And I think this poem has the improvement in terms of the rhyme. Whereas in every stanza, it have the same rhyme at the last words. For example, um, stanza 2, when we have classes, we use Google Meet. Solve the question that we need. We see our friend on phone, but in reality, we are all alone. The last rhyme is same. So I think this poem is better than our poem last week, and it has some improvement on it. Other than that, I also think this poem can be an awareness poem to the people out there, because this poem tell about the reality student facing the situation of COVID-19 in their life. Uh, like the online classes, what actually they do behind the camera, right? Uh, in stanza 2, it says that, but in reality, we are all alone. So, which is this is and for the people out there to know the um, what the situation of students facing COVID-19. So, I think this poem is really good to show awareness to the people out there. So, I think that's all from me.
Um, I also agree with Fatin. I think that I also think that this poem is much better than our group's poem. Uh, in my opinion, for stanza 1, I think this type of poem style really attracts the listener or reader to read the poem, as the sentence mentioned that let's together read this poem about online classes at our home. I think this type of sentence is what makes me think that even though it is only the first stanza, but it already attracts me to read the whole poem. Moving on the stanza 2, uh, as Anis mentioned just now, this poem is very clear and this poem use a very simple words, but the message that the writers trying to portray is very clear. When we as a reader read it, we will know that the stanza tries to tell us about online classes by the words, which is Google Meet, uh, we see our friend on phone, and so on. And the third and fourth stanza show us the reality of online classes. The sentence Some gives their all, some lost without aim, and also as some are focusing on the class, but most of them just stare on the screen. This four sentence is the reality of what happened during online class. And in addition, I think that the choice of words used in this whole poem are very good, and the last stanza is a very good closure for this poem. Yeah, that's all for me, I think.
So thank you, good one. I think that this poem is nice because the choice of word is we choose the clear word to give the message to the reader, and it is easy to understand poem. But if I would like to change the poem, I think that our group can insert more interesting words like an idiom. So what say you, Nick?
I agree with you, Shu. I think we can add more idiom word, and I think in this poem, we guys trying to give a lot of description of what we feel about the online class, and we also give the impression that this online class also make us under pressure. And in this poem, it also say that online learning also need us to be struggle, which is in the stanza 5. Um, in the word, but they don't see the struggle behind because all students was catching the deadlines. And the student also need to get used to their new online learning class. How about you, Putri?
Yes, I agree with you. Next time we will give more idioms. For me, at the stanza 3, the word some lose some lost without him. For me, even we attend face-to-face class, we have more, we have lost information. So for online class, no face-to-face, more we more lost about information. That's for me.
I want to add on. I think I want to comment about the some grammar errors in this poem. Like if we see at the stanza 2, the first row, it use the past tense sentence, but the second uh, the second row it use the present tense. So I think uh, it's also at the last stanza. The row 2, the sentence is the past tense, but uh, the below row use present tense sentence. So I think after this we need to improve in terms of our grammar in order to produce the better poem, I think.
I want to add something, but not about the improvement for the next poem. I think what's good about this poem is that this poem, just like Bersik said, this poem is about the awareness, right? So I think more specifically, this poem is like about mental health awareness of students, because from this poem we can know the reality of them during the online learning, which they may be stressed out as they need to uh, finish their assignment and about tests and all. And I think during this pandemic, mental health become the biggest concern. So I think as a student, we need to always have a good mindset and have a better time management in order to prevent uh, negative thoughts and something like that.
So I think that the conclusion is the second poem has improvement, and I hope that the next poem will be a better one from this one. So that's all from us.